welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Today I am going to do a quick video on full coverage foil over gel 2. So I'm going to do 3 different ones to give you a good variety of what I've done, and I've also gone a bit nuts in the background and I've already done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 different ones to give you an idea of what you can get. So today I am going to be using 3 different colours and 3 different coloured foils. So I'm going to be using this beautiful lilac Merry Go Berry from the new Carousel collection. I'm also going to be, and with that I'm going to be using this full coverage foil. It's sort of a checkered lilac foil. I'm going to be using Peppermint Pony, also from the new Carousel collection by Gel 2. And I'm going to be using this one. Now this is a see-through foil, but it is full coverage, and is, as you can see, it's sort of flowers and silver leaves. And the third Gel 2 I'm using is Midnight Black, and over that I'm going to be using a full coverage again, but see-through. It's sort of a honeycomby sort of pattern. I'll show you when I get that out. I also need foil adhesive, and obviously I need a top coat, so I'm using my Radiant Mirror Shine No Cleanse top coat. So the first step is to do 2 coats of colour on each colour pot, so I'm going to do that and I'm going to come back after I've cured the second coat just to save time. Okay, so I have now cured the second colour coat and I have cut my foil to size, so there's just a piece of each foil there. What I'm going to do now is just get a swab and I'm going to remove the inhibition layer from all 3 of the colour pots. And excuse my arm, guys, sorry about that. I'm just literally just giving them a wipe. I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm just doing the one because I decided to do it off camera for no reason whatsoever. So I'm going to grab this second one and I'm literally just going in, giving it a very gentle wipe just to remove the inhibition layer. And the reason I am doing this is because I found trying to apply full coverage foil on the inhibition layer slides around and it just doesn't come off as nicely. So I am using foil adhesive, as I do when I always apply full coverage foil no matter what product I'm using, and it just applies much better with the foil adhesive. So I'm going to wait until the excess alcohol evaporates and I'm going to come back with the next step. Okay, so the alcohol has evaporated. Now I'm going in with foil adhesive. Now I get all of my foils and all of my adhesive from Shardee Nail Shimmers. Now she is located in Australia, and I will pop my links to her below, and I also have some videos of her foils. I will link them below also. She does ship worldwide with some restrictions to the UK because she made there's a deal with another foil seller in the UK, so there's some restrictions to the UK, I do believe, but she'll let you know what they are. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with my foil adhesive and I'm going to do a very fine coat of adhesive on each colour pop, and I'm going to cure it for 1 minute in my LED lamp. Now I did try for 30 seconds and it isn't long enough, and the foil adhesive doesn't dry properly, so when you go to apply your foil it just slides all over the place and just doesn't work. So 1 minute. So I'm just going to show you 1 and then I'm going to do the rest off camera to save time. So thin, very very thin coat. Obviously the thicker it is, the gluggier it is, the longer it takes to dry and the more mess you will make. So a very very thin coat all over the colour pop, and then it goes in your LED lamp for 1 minute. If you are using a UV lamp, you need to cure your foil for 2 minutes. If you are air drying your foil, I would leave it for about 3 to 4 minutes. So I'm going to cure these and I'll be back. Okay, so here we are. This is the foil adhesive after it has been cured for 1 minute in my LED lamp, and I'm going to go in with the hardest one first. I've tried to pick a similar colour base to my foil, so that if there are any patches that don't cover with your foil, you've got a similar base underneath. So all I'm going to do now, obviously this foil that's the right side up, so that is what you would have facing you. The dull side obviously is the side that goes down, so I'm going to actually just pop that on my colour pop, and I have a plastic back pad here. All I'm going to do now is just adjust my hands because I'm a bit skew-whiff, and I'm going to pop my pad on my colour pop and rub vigorously. Now I do this with my clients too. Make sure the entire nail is really really covered so that you don't have any patches. And as you can see by that, you can see that it's already coming away really nicely, which is what we want. And if you haven't cured your glue properly, it won't come away. It'll either just completely slide off on a gel polish, or it'll just be tacky and like stringy looking. You'll know what I mean if you do it wrong. So this is the right way. So I'm just giving this a really, really vigorous rub, just to make sure everything is covered. And then I'm going to very carefully grab the end and I'm going to pull away the foil. And as you can see, that's actually worked perfectly. That is a full coverage. Just a little bit missed at the side, and that's probably more likely me missing the side there with the glue than anything else, and there, or not rubbing. Now, if that does happen, what you can do is you can go back in with your foil and press. And if there is any glue there, it will pick it up. If you have just missed it like I have, it won't pick up, obviously. But as you can see, for video purposes, that is a beautiful, beautiful coverage and a really nice feature nail, or you can do all 10. So I'm just going to move on to the next one. Okay, so this next one is also from the Carousel collection. The last one was Marigold Berry, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video. This one is Peppermint Pony. This foil is stunning and usually out of stock, so apologies. She does get it back in. So as you can see, it has silver holographic leaves and some beautiful flowers. So I'm going to try and place this so I get a bit of both. So I'm going to just pop it there. So I am wasting a bit of the foil, so I will recycle this bit. So pop it on, again with my hands down pad. Just move my hands because again I'm skew with. Press down and rub vigorously. Not really hard, just a firm amount of pressure. So I want all of this to cover, and I want it to come off really well so that you get a beautiful coverage foil. This is really, really absolutely stunning and one of my favourite foils. And it's also one of my most popular foils. So that should be enough. And then I very carefully pull away. And I'm left with that gorgeous, gorgeous foil coverage there. I really like that one. So I'm going to move on to the next one. Okay, for this one I'm using Midnight Black by Gel 2, and this, oh, I said honeycomb, it isn't really, it's sort of more mosaic. Again, it's a full coverage but with see-through patches, so I thought it would look lovely over black. So silver holographic, again, plonk it on, grab your hands down pad, move your hands so they're not skew with, vigorously rub. I just wanted to show you a few, guys, just to give you an idea, and I have, as I said, done a whole truckload more because I got really carried away. Because once I started doing them, I was like, oh, I wonder what will look nice over this one. And then I got really carried away, so I just kept going. So I have got some more to show you. But I find this technique really works very well. The air drying of the foil I don't find works as well over Gel 2. I find curing the foil works really, really well. So that's a vigorous rub. I should also mention, I do occasionally come across a foil just won't work. Doesn't matter what you do with it, just doesn't work. And they just, yeah, go in the bin usually. So very rarely, but I have had a couple that have just been absolutely rubbish. So they just, yeah, gone. Okay, now that's already moved because I slipped. So we'll just remove that. And again, any little bits that have come off, just tuck them underneath. Again, brilliant coverage. Now you can see some brush strokes from the glue there, but don't worry about that because once you top coat, you won't notice anything. Okay, I'm just going to quickly top coat, and I'm just going to do one for you. So I'm using my Gel 2 Radiant Mirror Shine No Cleanse top coat. So as I've said before, leave your client for 5 to 15 seconds after they come out the lamp, and then apply your cuticle oil, and they're good to go. So all you need to do with your top coat is make sure you seal the free edge and make sure the sides, everything is thoroughly sealed in. So a nice even coat. You only need to do one. This is really, really good top coat, so there's no need to do two. So top coat, seal your free edge, and pop that in your Gel 2 lamp for 50 seconds. Now when the others are done, I'll be back. Okay, so that is all three done, and as you can see, they have a stunning shine to them, and it is a beautiful, beautiful finish. It's turned out really well. So for any of you that did want to know that you can do full coverage or foil application over Gel 2, yes you can, and you can achieve great results. So that's the three I've done obviously for you. Now I'm going to show you the other like 6 that I got carried away with before. So I'll show you the Gel 2 colour that I used and what the foil looks like over the Colourpop. So give me 2 seconds to get them and I'll be back. The first one I used was Eleanor Rigby, and I've used, so I'll just pop that down and show you the foil. So I've used a holographic sort of scrolly foil. It is full coverage again, but obviously you have that see-through gap, so that's beautiful. That's, again, that would look lovely over black. Okay, now this one, I didn't have a silver, so what I've used is Shooting Stars, so it's a very, very fine silver glitter, and I've used a silver full coverage foil over that, so that has turned out really nicely. It's not perfect, but it gives you a really nice silver nail if you want a feature nail, but I really do like that. I think that's quite stunning. The next one is La La Me, which is this beautiful purple with a silver shimmer through it, and I've used this foil. It's like a dark, dark blue, and depending on the background colour that you put it on, it changes, and so with the cutouts, you can see the La La Me underneath, and then obviously there's some blue in this foil there, but it just is absolutely gorgeous. It's like a stained glass window, so again, a lovely coverage with that one. Then I've used Bear Bear from the new Carousel collection, and I've used a see-through, again, full coverage though, so it's beautiful flowers. That's really pretty. Now I did miss a bit completely there, but that's just me being special with my foil glue. So, but really pretty. It's a really pretty coverage, and that's sort of a really nice sort of spring summer nail. 2 that I used were Marvelous Melody and Peppermint Pony, again, both from the new Carousel collection, and I used the same foil. Now it is this Japanese flower foil, so you get a different effect obviously with whatever colour you use underneath. I think personally I prefer it over the green, but that is another beautiful, beautiful foil, and that again is one of my most popular ones. So I'm just going to line them all up again before I end the video. Okay, so that is all 9, and as I said, I got carried away, but I was having fun, so I kept going. Just to give you some idea of what you can achieve with foils, you can get some beautiful, beautiful designs. I probably could have picked a few more different colours for you, but that gives you a good idea of what you can get. It's 99% of the time, if you follow this technique, it will be spot on. You might occasionally get a foil, as I said, that just doesn't work. But if you have any questions at all for me, pop them in the comments box and I will get back to you. If you've got any concerns about technique or anything like that, or you're having trouble, let me know and I'll help you out. Any product information you need to know will be popped in the description bar of this video. And if you haven't given me a thumbs up, guys, please do, because I really appreciate the support. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love it if you could subscribe too, because I really, as I said, appreciate the support. If you've got any videos you'd like to see, also pop that in the comments bar as well, and I will endeavour to get them done. So guys, like I said, I hope this helps you. Have a fabulous, fabulous day, and I will talk to you in my next video. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, bye.